Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today we are talking about how we as humans are getting close to unraveling cancer and Alzheimer's thanks to Amazon, Facebook, and Netflix. And I'm not kidding, here's what's going on. This is beyond fascinating. It's coming from Science Mint. Now, scientists have found powerful algorithms used by Amazon, Facebook, and Netflix can actually predict the biological language of cancer and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Now, big data produced during decades of research was fed into a computer language model to see if the artificial intelligence could make further advanced discoveries on us. So this is actually coming out of the University of Cambridge, and they discovered that machine learning technology could decipher the biological language of cancer, Alzheimer's, and other diseases. The study was published on April 8th of this year, and this is just really fascinating. Now, to quote the study, and I do quote, bringing machine learning technology into research into neurodegenerative diseases and cancer is an absolute game changer. Ultimately, the aim will be to use AI to develop targeted drugs to dramatically ease these symptoms or to prevent dementia from happening at all. Every time, for example, Facebook suggests you befriend somebody or Netflix recommends a series for you to watch on their platform, they are using powerful machine learning algorithms to make profoundly educated guesses about what you are going to do next. Voice assistants like Google's or Amazon Echoes or Apple's Siri can even recognize individual people and instantly, quote unquote, talk back to you. And so the lead author of this paper, Dr. Kati Lis-Saar, and she's a research fellow at St. John's College of Cambridge, used similar machine learning technology to train a large-scale language model to see what happens when something goes wrong with proteins inside the body to essentially cause disease. And to quote her, the human body is home to thousands and thousands of proteins, and scientists don't yet know the function of many of them. We asked for a neural network-based language model to learn the language of proteins. Now, machine learning technology is developing obviously at a very rapid pace due to the growing availability of data, increased computing power, and technical advances which have created more powerful algorithms. Further use of machine learning could actually transform future cancer and disease research. Discoveries could be made beyond what scientists currently already know, and also what they're speculating about these diseases, and potentially even beyond what the human brain can understand without the help of machine learning. And I actually did one of these videos / podcasts, I want to say about a month or two ago, about maintaining control over AI, and that is exactly what they were talking about. When these start thinking beyond humanity, how do we control them? But imagine the amazing discoveries they have. Now, Dr. Saar went on to explain, and I quote, machine learning can be free of the limitations of what researchers think are targets for scientific exploration, and it will mean new connections will be found that we have not even conceived of yet. It really is very exciting indeed, and I completely agree with her. I think this is fascinating. I think this is going many places. Now, if you're interested in this, the network developed has now been made freely available to researchers around the world. You can go and see this, and I will show you, or rather tell you how to do this, but it's free to researchers around the world to enable advances worked on by more scientists. I don't know if they're capturing what you input to add it to their research, but you can check it out yourself. The website is here, and I'll give you the link right now, but you need to give it a protein sequence to actually give it any results. So I can go in and I can type in whatever I want, but if it's a protein sequence, it's not going to find it. But the website is simply this, DEE phase, PHASE, so DEEPHASE.cam.ac.uk. And if you are a researcher and you didn't know about this, or you know anything about protein sequences and can punch one in here, you can check this out as well. But this is really fascinating. So many people, millions and millions of people, basically have to deal with things like cancer, Alzheimer's, and other degenerative diseases. I cannot say that word for some reason. And so this is really interesting, and the more computing firepower and availability of longitudinal data that we can feed into something like this, we're, I think, actually going to be able to crack cancer and Alzheimer's and dementia and other things simply using the technology we have been developing over the last couple of decades. That is fascinating. That is the future, and that is also your news of the day. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, and please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, everyone.